YouTubers, this is Larry Joe with Guitars and Cards. Today, I was thinking of all the different guitars that I've reviewed, my personal collection, and I know this was included in one of the videos that I did for the Solar guitars, and this is the Solar, see I even have to look, E2.7C. The story about this is I saw this on the Guitar Center website for $5.99, and I thought to myself, okay, it looks interesting. $5.99 is cheaper than the website, and I'm like, okay. I called them, and at the time it had Fishman pickups in it, Fishman Fluence, the 7, because this is a 7-string, and I called them and said, hey, that's strange because when I went to the website, only the highest levels with like the different bridges and the Floyd Rose have any of the Fishman stuff. And the guys like, this came from Guitar Center. I called them up, like I said, and they said, yeah, we're having problems with it. There's problems with electronics. And I was like, oh, okay. And he said, yeah, and the guy routed out the pickups. So if you can see, you can't really see unless, here, let me give you, if you can see, there's extra space. See the extra space in there? I didn't do that. And if you look on the back, see the little plaque or the plate that looks like it doesn't fit right above the normal cavity? That's where somebody routed it out and put the battery for the Fishman Fluence pickups into it. And when I said, hey man, you know, what's going on? The guy's like, yeah, the pickups have problems, and it looks like they routed it out and it's not standard. And I was like, okay, you know, what can you do on the price? Or, you know, you keep the electronics, and can you reduce the price a little bit? That's one thing I was going to mention too, is I usually go through Guitar Center because they usually give me some pretty good deals. So going through them just seems like the right thing to do. Anyways, so for this guitar, it was $5.99, and the guy's like, you know what? We'll knock it down to $500 just to get rid of it. And I was like, you sure? Just take the electronics, send it to me, and I'm good. And they said, no, we're going to drop the price off. And I thought to myself, I'm going to swap them for EMG'S anyways. So I'm like, okay. And I paid $4.99, and it came like a week later, and I looked at it, and it's got marks in the corner here. It looks like they painted over it to try to fix it. There's a couple other spots. There's little cracks in here, but other than that, it's not bad. They upgraded the tuners to, I believe those are Planet Wave tuners, locking tuners, which that's a good deal to me. So I got it, and I was like, okay. And then I tried using the 3-way switch right here, and it was stuck. I couldn't even get it to move, and then it wasn't even making any kind of sound at all. I couldn't adjust it. I couldn't do anything to it. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So instead of trying to fix the Fishman pickups that were on here, I just removed them completely. I just cut them and took all of them out, and all the guts and all the wires and everything. In fact, they sold them for $150, so that's more than paid for these. And what I did is I had the wiring for a volume and tone, and I had a 3-way switch. In fact, if it's like a gold one, but it works good. Anyways, and I put an EMG 81.7 here because 7-string, and then I got a good deal on a 707, which is a pretty good pickup. In the neck position, it's really good, but I never did, like I said, I never really did a full review on this. I said I was going to, but I didn't. And going through all this stuff, I was like, I don't want to make a video just to make a video, because anything that isn't connected to a product, like I did an instructional thing where you use your pinky, and I did my baseball card, a couple of baseball cards, they got no views at all. So it seems like it's got to be connected to some kind of product. So I didn't want to just make a video just to make a video, because I only have like 192 subscribers, or 162 subscribers, so I didn't want to do it just to do it. So I was thinking what would be the next one, because I haven't bought a guitar. I hadn't bought a guitar for a while, actually, and I thought, you know what, I'll do this, but I just didn't get a chance to. It's been over a month since I did my last review, so, and of course, I'm in the garage, and it's hot. It's in Southern California. I think it's probably like 70 degrees outside, so I'll be sweating a little bit. Anyways, so yeah, that's this. I made the changes. I believe this is a, I think I reviewed it before, but this is, I think it's a Sunkai, which is a variation of mahogany, and it's got definitely an ebony fretboard on it, and I think it's all Sunkai. And string through the back, no bolt on. This is definitely a Solar guitar, since I got it from Guitar Center. Somebody paid Ola, but I didn't, so that's good, you know. Anyways, it's been a pretty good guitar. I don't think it's perfect. It had a lot of fret sprout when I first got it, which I said before in my videos that where I am in the desert, it just gets hot and dry, so I fixed those. So it's not perfect, but I think for $4.99 or $500, I think this is a steal. And I want to do a review on this one, a full review, and there it is. I put the EMG'S. I love the EMG'S, and I wanted to also reveal, I'm playing through this. This is a Positive Grid Spark Go. Okay, I'm logged into my account on my other cell phone, and I'm playing through the Yngwie Malmsteen, the little setting on it that you can log in and download. If you'll see this thing, you see that? The cell phone is longer than this thing, and this thing is maybe 3 times the width of the cell phone. Other than that, this thing is just tiny. And since it's so small, I wanted to use my Locato, my wireless I got from Amazon for like 50 bucks about a year or so ago. You got a receiver and you got a transmitter. You just turn them on and off, and then you get the USB. But this thing is really cool. Like I said, I can log into my account, connect to it. This is the volume button, and you push the little button on the side to connect and turn it on. And then there's some other settings you can adjust with it, but like I said, for me, it's just adjusting the settings. Yeah, when I turn it too much, it's too much. So yeah, when I was playing it, it's not full blast. See, that's full blast. Let's kick back a little bit. So like I said, so here, that way you know I'm not playing through anything else. See? So I'll put it back where it was, and you can see it's got that little handle on it, and it does everything that a Positive Grid Spark Mini, whatever, it does the same thing by connecting to it. And in fact it has different face plates that you can put on it. It's got a more aggressive looking black face plate that you can change for this gold one, but I like the gold one because it looks like the others, the Sparks. But yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. And that's what I'm playing through. I'm not playing through anything else. I have the big amp, but it's just, I'm just using it to sit it on. It's just a cabinet. Anyways, I'll play a little bit, and then I'll make this shorter than the normal ones. But it's starting to get hot. Hopefully the phone doesn't turn off. I don't know, we'll see. Here we go. Let's throw on the 707 there. It's going to be a little bit lighter, but I think it's going to, for some of the leads, it might be kind of cool. Maybe I'll change it with an 85.7. Let me kick it to the middle. Nah, it's not better. I'll stick to the 81. Good to hit that harmonic at the end. That Yngwie Malmsteen setting is really good. It's so easy to get through the different, I don't know. I don't follow scales. I do my own scales, so it's pretty good. One thing I want to say, too, is when I went to the Guitar Center, because I had this sent to Guitar Center, I know there was something wrong with the setting that they clicked on originally at the the place where this came from. They said, "Hey, we want to give you at least a gig back for that thing." And I said, "Well, I got a good price, so I could take that money that I've saved and throw it into another case or whatever I want to do. I always look for deals and then whatever special they have." Anyways, they were persistent, and they gave me this. It's a soft case, but it's a coffin case. And it's got like an inner, it's got where the guitar holds, and then it's got the outer, I guess, the store stuff, and it's got pockets in the back. So when I saw that, because they were looking for something that would fit this, because this thing is massive. It's a massive beast. Anyway, so this was the only one that they had that fit. So I'm like, works for me, That's a good thing. I'll take a free case and it fits. It sounds great, man. I think I hit the wrong, there you go. That setting for this sounds great, man. So this is a cool, really cool guitar that I got for a great price. I am not sponsored by Guitar Center, even though I do look on their websites for a lot of guitars, and I bought a lot of guitars off of Guitar Centers, but I'm not sponsored by them or anyone else. I'm not sponsored by Solar or anything, and my one Solar video got the most negative comments because I didn't like the fact that Ola England put down Dave Mustaine. It could be a little over presumption on my part on how he did it, but I just didn't like it. So I said what I said, and they can keep leaving negatives, whatever, that's fine. I have nothing negative against anybody. I just don't like pioneers like Dave Mustaine being put down. Maybe he's the biggest dick in the world, but I don't know. I never met him. I've been close to meeting him one of the shows, but I didn't. Anyways, he's like a guitar god. I mean, metal would be so different without him. Anyways, that's all I want to say. If you don't subscribe to my channel, subscribe if you want. I always say I beg for your comments. Please leave me comments. Let me know. Say, hey, how'd you put those in there? And I'll be like, okay, and then I'll try to detail how I did it. Anything to help you out. I'm not going crazy for subscribers, but the problem is with YouTube, if you don't have a certain amount of subscribers, you're not going to get viewed by people looking at content similar to what you do. That's just the way it is. So I would like to have subscribers so I can be seen by more people that want to see my stuff, and like these interesting guitars that I absolutely love. These are great to me. So yeah, leave a like if you want, if you like it. If you don't like it and leave a negative, please leave me a comment. Let me know. And tell me, hey, what about this? Have you ever reviewed this? If I can get my hands onto it, I could review it. If I can get my hands onto it for a decent price and I can resell it, then if I don't like it, definitely I could. But leave a comment, please. I really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you did. The last part I want to say, I haven't bought a guitar in about 3 or 4 months until this one. This is a BC Rich Warlock. You guys are looking at it like, we know it's a Warlock, but it has the Widow headstock. The little inlay is the Widow headstock. And if I could turn this around without dropping it, there you go. It's got the Widow headstock in the back where it goes into the body, but I'll be doing a review on that in a couple minutes in another review. So anyways, that's the next thing I'm going to do. But I'm looking at different guitars, but I don't have anything on the horizon besides this one. I don't have anything else. So, and I got that from Guitar Center. But this isn't sponsored by Guitar Center. Anyways, I'll play it out and then I'll start it again and review the BC Rich. Okay. I appreciate your time. Have a good night. If it's nighttime there or daytime, whatever it is, have a good day. I appreciate you viewing this. Let's see how it goes in the future, man. It'd be really cool if more people saw these and they thought, hey, this really helped. And a lot of times I'll get an email from somebody saying, hey, what do you think about this? And I'll say exactly how I feel, which is exactly how I say it in the videos. And maybe they're going to buy it. I don't know. I don't get sponsored. I don't get paid from anybody. These are just my guitars that I'm just doing reviews on. I thought maybe they would help you. Anyways, enough on my soapbox. I'll play a little bit, and then if I can get this Bluetooth thing going, then it'd be nice. Anyways, have a good night.